Hi YouTube, this is HomeSchlMomOf3's, and I wanted to show you how I make my very own oatmeal energy bars. Do you guys remember how I told you that I'm going to be coming up with a granola bar that I can make myself? And I finally came up with a really good recipe that tastes really good, and hopefully you guys will get a chance to try it out. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm about to make another batch for you on camera. It's just that I'm taking the ones that I have off. Okay, I'm not sure if you're really supposed to put the wax paper in the oven. I know it's really meant to have things set, but I only have the oven on 325 and I only have it in there for 15 minutes, so it doesn't it's not like this thing completely burns up. See how the paper looks? Okay, and the reason why I have this on here because I want my granola bars to just slide off. Do you see how this is? Okay, watch. All I have to do is just kind of pull that off, and then there's my granola bar. Nice, smooth, flat on the back. I hope you guys can understand me and things because I'm a little bit stuffy. I've been caring for my kids for the past week because they had, a little colds and things, and so now I'm healed in Jesus' name. But I did want to make this video for you guys. But see how nice these look? Very nice. I really like these. And so I need to count these up so I can tell you how much one of these will yield, depending on how you cut yours. Like how big you cut your granola bars. But yeah, I like this. Made my own granola bars, and I use oats. Now the first batch I had tried this earlier. I used flour in it. I didn't really like. It was more like, I guess I didn't really like it that much. I thought just oats. Oats is okay. So my kids liked it, so I have some for them. But of course, I didn't put that on wax paper, so it's stuck on the pan, and I don't want it to be difficult because then it breaks up the whole granola bar. You want to be able to hold it and eat it, like this. So I'm gonna label it and put it up because the kids will try to eat my snacks up. So this is how many bars I got in one. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, do you see how much that is? All the granola bars in there. And that's the plain ones. I decided, you know what, I'm going to make one with chocolate chips. But since I'm already in here about to make it, I thought, why not show you guys how to make granola bars. It's, of course, not clean, but it's what I use to mix up the first batch. But I'm not going to sit there and wash down another bowl. I'm just going to reuse the same bowl. So that's why it looks like that, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is pour in the bowl 3 cups of oats. Okay, next I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. 1, 2. Next, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of powdered non-fat dry milk. I said powdered. It's just, basically, yes. So it's a non-fat dry milk. That's what this is. 1/2 cup. And what I'm going to do is use this whisk, and the stuff that's on the whisk is just from the first batch that I used. So all I'm going to do is kind of go through it using this whisk, just making sure this stuff is mixed really well together. Okay. Now I'm going to add in 1 cup of brown sugar. Okay. I'm going to go through and stir that up some just with a whisk. Now I'm going to start adding in my wet ingredients. I believe I have all the dry ones in there. Yeah. First I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/4 cup of almond butter. And if you don't have almond butter, you could use, I guess, peanut butter or maybe regular butter. I haven't tried it with regular butter. This is just like you can always go in your kitchen and experiment as well, you know, put together things and see how it turns out and things like that. That's what I did. And I just happen to like the way my bars tasted with all this together.
You know what? Wow! Yay! Let's get it out here now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to scrape the rest of that peanut butter and put it back in the jar. But what I'm going to do now is, I need to rinse this off my fingers. But what I'm going to add next is 2 tablespoons of honey. Yeah. Okay. So there goes 1 tablespoon. Okay. Then I'm going to get another tablespoon. Okay, I'm going to add this last. Okay, so we got that in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. It's virgin coconut oil, so it'll have that nice coconut taste to it. And okay, so we got that in there. Now I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of coffee. Just regular, because I still have some coffee left, so that's what I use for, as far as for the energy part. You don't have to put coffee in there, especially if you don't like to drink it, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I had that in there because, you know, I was thinking of energy bars, and so I was thinking, you know, coffee. Actually, you know, there are some good things about coffee, and I know, you know, you want to drink too much of it, but you know, I thought that was okay for bars. But you'll need to add 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then a teaspoon. Oh, goodness. Okay. I really do need to rest. Okay. Okay, you want to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. See, I'm sitting there getting I'm going to go ahead and put that in there now. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla, you guys, and then 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. So I'm looking to see if I have my, you know, I was trying to find 1/2 teaspoon, but I'm just going to half it on this. Okay. Okay, that's about 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, and now what you're going to do is use your mixer. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Now I'm going to add in the 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. Wait, not 1 egg yolk. It's 1 egg, 1 whole egg, and 1 egg white. I don't know why I said egg yolk. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and blend it again. This is going to make it even more pasty looking. Okay, so that's how it's looking. So I will be back. I will have the oops, wait, let me add in. I think I'm going to add in, I don't want to add too much chocolate. Let's see. I will add in 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup of chocolate. Just a little bit of, or maybe if I'm not wanting the plain one, I just want some chocolate. So I do have it like a heaping full. And I'm going to use my spatula to kind of stir it up. I'm just going to go through, as you can see, and just kind of fold it in there. So you may be on your journey to getting back in shape, getting more toned up. Even if you don't have any weight to lose, you want to make better things for you and your family, you know, and you want to limit maybe the sugar and things. This is still a wonderful healthy recipe for an energy bar, and it's not like I used to eat these granola bars all the time, and then when I really got to looking at the ingredients, you see things in there that I know is not the best for me. So that's why I wanted to just come up with a recipe, make a granola bar myself where I know what's in it. So I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so it's nice and it's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pan, and I will go ahead and put the wax paper on it, and then I'm going to show you, you'll see me spreading it on the pan. So I'll be right back. This is all I do. I just go on here and I start spreading. Because it'll be like this all over. So I'm gonna drop some more on there. Okay. Start spreading. But that's all you have to do, is just kind of spread a nice layer. You do not have to put anything underneath. Now if you have a really good, I guess, non-stick pan, or to where it doesn't stick, then you don't have to use this wax paper. But I just find that my granola bars stay intact. They have that nice shape to it. You can see right here, and that's what I'm wanting for my granola bars. I don't want it to be where it might stick and then it tears the whole granola bar up, and it's just like a bunch crumbled up, and you know. Okay, I'm back. I got this completely spread. Now it seemed like on the first batch that it might have been slightly up here. I had it spread over here too. It may not have been all the way to the end, but I might have gotten it, you know, spread a little bit thicker on this part of it, so it's okay. So while you're spreading your paste, your oatmeal paste for your bars, you should preheat your oven to 325, and I leave mine in for 15 minutes, and then it'll be nice. And well, I'll be back after 15 minutes to show you how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick. Okay, do you guys see how that looks? Let me zoom in so you can get an idea. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, and I'm gonna let it cool, but it usually at the very edges it gets a lot darker and it may even burn. But I'm gonna let this cool for about until it's really cool, and then I'm gonna come and slice it up. And usually I like to, probably at 15 minutes I'm gonna slice it up anyways and then let it cool. So I'll be back. I cut this, but I'm gonna tell you guys this: when you take this out of the oven, you're gonna want to cut it right away, because if you don't, it'll get too tough to cut, and then that could possibly mess the granola bar up, and you don't want that. So I would advise, once you get it out and it's nice and soft, to go ahead and start cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my bag here to put my granola bars in. So, since we use the wax paper, it's going to easily come off. Let's see if I can see. So I'm going to go ahead and see how easy that slides off. Now some of these bars are a little bit, you know, smaller than before, only because I made a mistake and cut mine later. I just now cut mine, and thankfully it didn't mess up the bar too much, but I would advise that you cut it while it's hot. That one's a little, just taking it off, see? And I'm going to go ahead and place it in here. See, I made a mistake and I started cutting when it's been sitting here for a little bit, so I would advise you guys cutting it up real good, you know, but while it's hot. Well, this is really hot. I mean, underneath it is still kind of warm, so I would say wait like 30 minutes or longer until it's completely cooled before taking these off. Yeah, so this is how the bars are looking, the chocolate chip ones, and it's very easy, and you guys can give it a try and see if you like the taste of these bars, and if you can also modify it to what you like. If instead of chocolate chips, if you want raisins in it, or if you want dry, you know, blueberries, cranberries, anything that you would like to put in the place of the chocolate chips, you can, and kind of change it up to your own liking. So you can just make it, you know, kind of modify it to the way you like your bars. So this is my oatmeal energy bars, and this is the one with the chocolate chips. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you give it a try. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.